North Korea is saying it's open to the possibility of declaring a formal end to the Korean War, as well as holding another inter-Korean summit. Experts, however, say that for those lofty goals to become reality, Seoul and Pyeongyang need to first reopen their cross-border lines of communication. Dami reports.
North Korea watchers say restoring communication lines between the two Koreas would be the first step in returning to the peace process, even paving the way for a possible inter-Korean summit within the year.
Trust still remains between the leaders of the two Koreas, and both have a strong determination to carry out their agreements. It's highly likely that, because of the pandemic, any summit would be virtual.
In a statement Saturday, the North Korean leader's sister Kim Yo-jong hinted at the possibility of declaring a formal end to the Korean War, as recently proposed by President Moon Jae-in at the UN General Assembly, and holding another inter-Korean summit. Experts say the North could be showing interest in Moon's offer, ultimately as a way of getting relief from many challenges it faces.
The North is faced with internal challenges like international sanctions, closed borders because of the COVID-19 crisis, and the aftermath of natural disasters. The North is looking for a breakthrough by restoring communication lines.
The North cut off all hotlines and blew up the Joint Liaison Office in June 2020 in protest against anti-Pyongyang propaganda leaflets flown over the border by activists in the South. Communication lines were back up briefly in late July this year, but the North has not responded to Seoul's attempts to call since the South Korea-U.S. joint military drills in the summer. Despite the optimistic signs from the North recently, experts note that there are certain conditions for such lofty goals to come true.
The North is urging the U.S. to get rid of sanctions on the regime and Seoul to drop what it sees as a double standard by not making an issue out of the North's self-defense measures.
In order to secure peace on the Korean peninsula, Seoul's Unification Ministry on Monday reiterated the need to restore the two sides' communication channels. North Korea will convene its Supreme People's Assembly on Tuesday, and analysts expect no message for Seoul or Washington, but rather a focus on the regime's internal affairs, including legislation and the state budget. Dami, Arirang News.